Good evening, my name is Mr Delgado and welcome to our virtual sixth form open evening. I hope you find tonight useful in terms of what we've managed to put together for you, and I hope that you find this PowerPoint useful too. Any further questions that you have, whether that's parents or students, please come and find me on Friday when we call around your tutor groups if you've got any questions about tonight or anything else that you'd like to find information about. Okay, thank you for joining us and I hope you enjoy this presentation.
Mr Delgado has just introduced the virtual open evening. I am now very proud to introduce you to our Post 16 team. So Mr Delgado is the faculty leader of Post 16. We then have a great pastoral link for Year 12 and Year 13 with Emma Ellis, who's the head of year for both them year groups. Myself, Mr Derrick, who's the assistant faculty leader of Post 16. Then we have a great link with other sixth form schools within the trust, which are Beckfoot Thornton, Beckfoot School and also Hazelbeck. And Dawn Morgan is the trust lead for all them sixth forms. Finally, we have Anna Walsh, who's the senior leadership team member, who is our link for sixth form.
As you can see from this slide, we've got a bit of information describing the successes that we've had so far at Post 16. Last year, based on results, we were ALPS 2, which makes us an outstanding sixth form. Prior to that, our last Ofsted, we got a good, which is a fantastic news for the school. And hopefully by the end of next year, when Ofsted comes again, our aim is to make the sixth form outstanding. In 2019, we came second in West Yorkshire for progress made in terms of value added. So the starting point that students come into our sixth form with, they leave with far better grades. And that's something that we pride ourselves on at Beckford Oakbank and which makes us a successful sixth form.
There are many reasons why you should join Beckford Oakbank sixth form. Here to just run through a few of these reasons. Excellent course opportunities, high quality teaching. We have bespoke tutoring within registration time where one-to-one support is offered and specific programs focusing on destinations is covered, and also aspiration programs such as Reach for Excellence and the Social Mobility Foundation. We've had excellent outcomes which Mr Delgado has already touched on. We enrich students by doing programs such as Pixel Edge and use a database which is excellent for destinations called Unifrog. We support students through UCAS, offer a range of career guidance not just for universities but for apprenticeships, including degree apprenticeships, and we give plenty of opportunities to ensure we enrich our students so they are ready for future destinations.
It's difficult when deciding what courses to choose, but what we do strive at here is to make sure that you can choose a combination of academic and applied route. If you see the menu on offer, you've got on the left hand side a list of academic subjects and on the right hand side you've got a list of applied courses. They're predominantly BTEC and coursework based. We allow students to take a combination of either or as long as students reach the entry requirements of 5 4s and above, and that must include maths and English language. As you can see on the right hand side, we have a list of destinations from 2020. We pride ourselves on being able to get students to their first choices. 86% of our students last year went to their first choice, and we have a mixture of universities there from Russell Groups to standard universities offering subjects from chemistry to philosophy, English, physiotherapy. We pride ourselves on, as I said before, making sure that students' journey at the end of their post-16 life is to a university that matches their academic profile and it's something that they want to go to.
The minimum expectation for a student to gain a place in Beckford Oakbank sixth form is for them to achieve a minimum of 5 grade 4s at GCSE or above, which must include English and maths. Certain subjects have specific entry criteria for them to be allowed to study that programme. All this information will be shared with Year 11s in an application pack, and there will be opportunities in registration time for them to look through the minimum expected grades to ensure they make the right choices when choosing their 3 subjects.
It's difficult making a choice, and next year in particular it's going to be even more difficult with everything that's happened this year for you as students and for parents wondering and worrying about exams and whether students are going to meet those entry requirements. the best advice that I can give you is to make sure that you choose somewhere, whether it's us or whether it's elsewhere. It's about what's right for you and what best fits you. We obviously would love you to come back to our post 16. As I said, we are on our journey to being outstanding, and we know you. And with everything that's been happening for the last year, I think going somewhere that you feel safe and secure is going to develop your academic progress even further. We offer a range of in-depth courses and subjects to study, as well as all the other independent opportunities that we offer that Mr. Derrick has explained. We can offer you a package that's going to improve your life chance and access to higher paid jobs and to university. University isn't necessarily the path for everyone, and we facilitate you in that journey if it's to be apprenticeship or the job route. But we have a long-term career fulfilment to you, and we want to make sure that we offer you a high quality provision in an environment that is conducive to your learning and is somewhere that you feel familiar and safe, which is why even more next year, making the right choice is vital and important for you.
One of the major benefits of being one of the sixth forms within the Beckfoot Trust is that we are able to offer our students a range of opportunities that prepare them for future destinations. Realising Opportunities is a programme that works alongside the top 20 universities within the country, and by students doing this programme, it can give them reduced offers for courses at them top universities. Reach for Excellence is run by Leeds University, and this prepares students for studying at research-based universities, also known as Russell Groups. Social Mobility Foundation is a programme that provides students with the same opportunities linked to career sectors as those students who attend top private schools. Being part of the Trust, we are able to offer a bespoke programme for students who have aspirations of studying at Oxford and Cambridge. This is the same for any student who is interested in medical or other medical related programmes. By being part of the Trust and having a great team, we are able to support these students with mock interviews, ensure we can talk to relevant professionals to give them the advice they need so they can fulfil their ambitions of going down this route. VESPA is something we cover within registration time and part of our tutoring programme. VESPA stands for Vision, Effort, Systems, Practice and Attitude. These are all key aspects that we believe develop the A-level mindset which students need to develop to get them ready for future destinations such as universities, but also for apprenticeships. Pixel Edge is something that we continue in sixth form, and this is linked to the graduate programme where we believe this enriches our students, that gives them the skills for employability but also for life. Our expert teachers provide rigorous and regular assessment so students know exactly where they are at and what they need to do to improve. The VESPA study skills, which is covered within registration, provides students with the independent skills they need to succeed and gain the best grades possible at A level. Unifrog is the destinations platform that we use really early in Year 12 to support students with their future destinations. This covers career options, university courses and also apprenticeship courses as well. The sixth form tutor will provide one-to-one opportunities with each student and will provide the support and guidance not only academically but also from a pastoral point of view and also to support with future destinations. The extended project qualification is an opportunity that is offered to all Year 12, and students will have the opportunity to take up this extra qualification which is equivalent of an AS, and this is something that universities support and some universities even offer a reduced offer because of this.
So again, kind of celebrating the success of the sixth form and making students and parents aware of why choosing us is the best option for you. As 2019, we had some of our strongest results on record, massive improvement from 2018. For 2020, we were equally on task to achieve even better than 2019. But with it being centre assessed grades, obviously that information, you need to look at it in a different way. But we still were an ALPS 2, which is an outstanding sixth form. Most of our students, and nearly 95% of our students in year 13 last year went to their first choice university, and to many traditional Russell groups, which are the higher courses, such as Leeds, Nottingham, Liverpool, onto a range of subjects, as we mentioned, from law to engineering to architecture. We have a significant group accessing apprenticeship and employment, and as Mr. Derrick has explained through UniFrog, this is our kind of package that we can offer you. We're excited this year for our current year 13. We have 6 medical applications: dentistry and adult nursing and physiotherapy. I think it's more just to show that if you want to come back to us, we can get you to the university of your choice and onto the career pathway that you want, and we do that through everything that we offer you from the start of year 12 and through to the end of year 13. So it's an exciting time to join us as a sixth form within the trust. Gives us a better capacity to be able to offer you the life chances that you deserve. So the next steps in your application. Obviously tonight is your virtual open evening, and tomorrow applications will open. We will be calling round in tutor groups with application packs, which will include a prospectus with all the subjects on offer and also an application form. Applications do close on the 17th of December. Primarily, we want to get the application process done as quickly and as swiftly as possible so that we know by Christmas who has applied, and then we can then start that process in January as a swift approach to making sure that we can offer you a place. What we would ask is that you pass on any applications to your tutor directly and we'll collect them, or alternatively I will be in the canteen all of the first week back after January, and if you want to hand them in then you can do, but ideally we would like them in by the 17th of December and we will be around to collect them on those dates. Interviews will take place during January and further details will be sent. With the nature of the bubbles and everything, it's going to be a little bit more complex this year in how we interview you, but our main aim is to make sure that it's done swiftly and that by mid-January or to the end of January, early February, you'll know whether you've been given a place at Beckford Oakbank. So finally from me, I hope this PowerPoint has been useful. Obviously, it's more useful being able to come in and speak to us in person. So there is information here for both students and for your parents. If you want to contact any of us, we've got our 3 email addresses here. So mine, Miss Delgado's at the top. Then we've got Miss Ellis, who is head of year 12 and 13, and then Mr. Derrick, who is the assistant head of sixth form. If you want to get in contact with us, drop us an email, and we can then call you back to discuss anything that you'd like to discuss further. Obviously, once we get to the stage where we're allowed people to come back into school, we can arrange appointments to come and speak to you directly. The same to you, students. If you need to speak to me at all, or Mr. Derrick or Miss Ellis, I'll be in the canteen most of January during your breaks. So if you have any questions, please come and contact me. Come and ask me directly. No question is too stupid, and we're here to help you and guide you in your next steps. So I do hope that you choose us. We are a sixth form that's on the up, and obviously we would love you to come back to us to continue to make Beckford Oakbank sixth form an outstanding provision for students in Keighley. Thank you for your time tonight, and we'll hopefully see you in September. Thank you.